Hello ratbags, it's Jade, welcome to another ARK Survival Evolved news video. So much to get through today. The community crunch, keeping up to date what's going on with the duping situation on Xbox. Got official responses from Wildcards and the community management team. Also talking about the YouTuber that got banned for showing how to do the method. Or did he? Was he actually banned for doing something else? This is going to be one situation that I think the ban is probably a good thing. And some positive stuff. It's not just going to be talking about the negatives of duping on Xbox. Going to be taking a look at the modding competition, which is now starting to show the finalists. These are the mods that you will be able to vote on very soon to decide which one could become the next proper official mod. There's no guarantees, but since Valguero, Ragnarok and the Centre Map all won the competition previously, there's no reason why some of these mods that are being highlighted and showcased by the community manager for the modding scene is going to actually have a chance to come to PC fully and consoles one day. So let's crack on, let's go over everything to the community crunch, and it starts off obviously with Valguero 2. Almost forgot that's covered out in a couple of days. Hype! My servers will be up and running, and if you're looking for guides, tutorials on how to add your own griffins, extinction creatures and some of the aberration creatures missing, I've got you covered. I've already recorded them, just got to edit them and pop them up in the next couple of days. So if you rent your own server, make sure you click on one of my links in my videos and use the code that's in that description box. You will get 10% off. Anyway, plug. It's brought to our attention that there are duping methods that are being exploited within the community. The engineering team is looking at potential fixes and determining the next steps. Exploits like duping are extremely important to resolve for a healthy community, and we prefer to take action as swiftly as possible. We'll keep you updated as this situation evolves and let you know what to expect in the future as a result of these exploits. Said really might not like the Monday that was coming to him, but he has been on it and he has been updating the community on Twitter as well. Starting off with the fact that they've had a big group discussion, the big wigs of ARK Survival Evolved, about what to do. They've got their engineers obviously trying to fix the issue first. That's going to be the main thing. Once that's resolved, once they know for sure that the duping method has been stopped, then they will look at ways to fix it. If anyone's expecting a quick fix, I think we need to have a little bit more patience. For stuff like this, if it has been happening for as long as some people are saying, it isn't going to be a case of just rolling back a few days. There are reports from players that this has been happening for months and months and months. Whether or not that's true, I'm not 100% sure, but for sure the Valentine's chocolates have been there for a while, as have the mechs. And the idea that everyone is now just duping everything is a big problem, obviously, on Xbox. So they're really careful as well. They don't want to add a fix that could break the game even more or add even more ways that people can dupe. And lots of you guys are obviously asking, is there going to be a wipe? What type of rollback are we looking at, etc. Said doesn't have the answers right now. The first order of business is prevention, assessing the damage. You guys have been posting me loads of pictures from various discords that seem to be quite proud of the fact they're duping. Go fuck yourselves. If you're a duping little bitch, you are got no excuses. I don't want to hear anything. You have to dupe to keep up with the big alpha tribes. For sure, there's a whole host of people duping that didn't actually bother even highlighting the issue. Were just content going ahead trying to cheat people. You are literally the scummiest player base in any game or format. Bring on the dislikes, bitches. But seriously, there aren't everyone that is cheating on official networks, but for sure, players that are doing these methods, they are low. But yeah, you guys have been wading in, showing the proof, showing what's going on with the pictures, and appreciate all the stuff you've been sending me. I think we pretty much have got it covered now. I've sent all the information that you guys have sent me, minus some names to Said. He's been asking for people to send him exactly confirmation of the ways that it's been done. I've also done that too. So hopefully there is going to be a solution. Realistically, if it is duping of lots of items, you can kiss goodbye to any type of rollback unless it really can be proven it's only been happening in the last week, maybe 2 weeks. If it turns out duping has been going on for months and months, I really cannot see them rolling back that long. They would have to do a fresh wipe. Is that such a bad thing though? Rust has periodic wipes. It keeps the game fresh and it allows players who aren't alpha a chance to rise up. Maybe a game like ARK Survival Evolved, obviously it has its servers with the Apocalypse servers that wipe every 30 days. Maybe the official servers need to wipe every 6 months. That still gives people plenty of time to enjoy being top dog, but also means that eventually any problems like these can be wiped out every 6 months or every quarter. So you guys also tagged me and said there was a YouTuber actually showing the duping method. He does explain in detailed length how you can actually do the duping method. So I debated about showing this video off, as I don't really want to be calling out other YouTubers or getting into any spats. Lord help me, I'll get into that way too much. But Strix is pretty much the biggest tuber I've seen actually highlight the method for duping. And while I don't want to advertise this any more than it already is, I think it is important to discuss exactly why this was such a dickhead move. He literally explained in detail exactly how to do the method. It seems though that he has been caught out, as Wildcard have globally banned him. But Strix wasn't banned because he showed the method off. He's actually been banned for other reasons, and I'm guessing it was the meshing. That's the rumours I'm hearing, that he's a big mesher. Again, I could have this completely wrong and I'll gladly apologise, or if he wants to defend himself and show proof that he hasn't been doing these methods to cheat in PvP, I'll gladly show that off too. But even in the footage that he's showing and talking about the duping method, he's got mechs in the gameplay, and it looks to me like the mechs are pretty much duped and he's using them to raid. So he's not doing this video just to show and warn everyone and help out the community. He's been benefiting and gaining from this method before he decided to show the rest of the world. Regardless if he's done this for goodwill or not goodwill, Wildcard certainly needs to do more and investigate it. I highlighted the fact that mechs were being duped a couple of weeks ago, nearly 3 weeks in fact, when some of you guys gave me a tip. I spoke about the Valentine chocolates being duped, and I definitely added and showed that across social media. So why devs haven't picked up on that earlier, or why they've not done anything about all the reports you guys told me you sent in, that certainly needs to be addressed. Anyway, Strix is probably disgruntled because he's been banned now. He's trying to get some traction going, comparing his banning with HOD Gaming's banning. HOD is one of the most recognisable and trusted PvPers you can find. I don't think there's ever been any situations where he's been accused of cheating. And when he showed the meshing exploits that were in the game, he did that on a single player world that never affected anyone else. Not to mention meshing was so widespread that pretty much everyone knew how to do it. And it wasn't related just to one single method, there was literally lots, and there still are some. The fact that you can also mesh anywhere on almost any map, it really does make a bit of a mockery that we're going to be hopefully championing this guy, because it just isn't the same situation. But we'll wait and see. Maybe I've got this all wrong, and I'll gladly apologise if I have. If Strix does get reinstated and the Wildcard devs do say they actually made a mistake, then fair play. But just a bit of future advice, Strix or anyone else, make this video and send it privately to the ARK devs before going ahead and releasing it publicly, because I'm pretty sure he didn't do that. Alongside that, I did tell you guys about the chocolates also causing problems, where basically people were using them as instant health top-ups for creatures coming out of cryosleep. That's going to be resolved soon too. So a busy section there. Don't really want to go on too much about this, as we have got some positive stuff, but that's the situation with duping at the moment. Xbox is pretty much fucked at this point. Wildcard are going to be trying to fix it, and once they've fixed the problem, then they'll look at what happens now. So back to the good stuff. Valguero's finally coming for console. We've only got a couple of days to go. Well, 3 days. My servers will be up and running for everyone to play on Sunday. The first couple of days are going to be open for my patrons and YouTube members and Twitch subs first, so they can go and get some good base spots. But for everyone, regardless if you've got a server or a single player, supposedly the update's going to be ready at 5 PM UTC time on Friday, July the 19th. I will do a quick Q&A session or video giving you guys just a reminder and heads up of what to expect and what not to expect on the Valguero map. And like I said, I've got plenty of guides and tutorials showing you how you can mod your own servers. And finishing off with the modding contest. It's in full swing now. They're going to be highlighting and showing spotlights on all the mods that made it through the preliminary rounds. Zen, the community manager for the modding scene, has said over the next week, leading up to the public vote, we'll be putting out short preview videos of all the ARK mod contest finalists. You can check them all out right here as they released each day. So I'm going to be also showcasing this lot, try and get as much traction and views on these videos as possible. Each day I'm going to show you the 4 mods that are put into each day's list, and that will be part of any general news video for ARK. And then once the voting goes live, where you can choose what map or what mod is best, I'll publish every single one of the trailers separately on my channel. People have got some questions about how it's worked out. Basically, there was more maps. They all got voted on by the ARK development team, and that was a blind vote, so no one at ARK Wildcard knew what the other person was voting for. And then the 10 most picked maps got put forward to the next round, and these are the ones that we're going to be voting on that could be made into a potential proper official mod. And the same thing happened for the actual sort of feature mods. These are the 10 that are going through. Paintable Furniture, Steampunk Mod, RP Visual Storage, Castle Keeps and Forts, ARK Arena, AK ARK The Final Stand, Human NPCs, Pugnacia Dinos, ARK Parados and Gaia. As you can see, there was a lot more, so they have been whittled down. Public voting begins on the 22nd of July. That's when you'll be able to choose all of these. I am going to do little showcases of all of these mods. They'll probably be mostly live streams, so expect to see lots of that content in the next couple of weeks. Let me know though which one of these you like the look of the most straight away, and the maps as well. There are some great mods here. The maps don't necessarily need explaining too much, you can really just see the results. But Zen has give a little voiceover of some of the others. So I'm going to leave this video with the 4 traders running. Check them out for yourselves, and like I said, make sure you've got notifications turned on to keep up to date with all ARK news. And that is it, I am done. I really don't want to cause any trouble with other YouTubers. From where I'm sitting right now, it's not looking great. But you guys let me know your opinion. Should Wildcard have banned him? We know it wasn't for the duping method that he revealed, but it has been for something else. Has it just been a big mistake? And what do you think about the mod situation? And lastly, I guess, does anyone really care? Are you guys just super hyped for Valguero and you're not bothered about the mods or what's happening with PvP? Let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, ratbags, laters.
RP Visual Storage focuses on a single aspect of ARK, that being storage. But it does so very well. There is a lot of polish in this mod. Most of these storage options have varying display based on their contents and quantity. Structures such as the tool and weapons locker will actually show you what items are stored within them. If you like having well-organized and visually dynamic storage, this is definitely a mod you should check out. Gaia is an overhaul mod that boasts a whopping 300 variant dinos across several thematic tiers. You'll find a ton of new items and tools to enhance gameplay, but I think most notably is that this is not a core mod, and as such, it's highly compatible and very configurable for server owners.